Welcome, parents of students of the class of 2022. I'm Mr. Bodertha, one of 6 counselors, and I work with students' last names A through DA.
Hi there, my name is Kristen Stieber. I support students' last names PE through STR. Today we're going to be covering how to connect with the counseling office, reviewing the Park High School credit requirements, talking about post-high school options, helping students select their path for after Park High School, different assessments for post-high school options. We'll be going over the senior year timeline. We'll be covering a little bit about financial aid and sharing some upcoming dates. In our counseling office, we have 6 counselors who support students here at Park High School. Mr. Bodertha, supporting students' last names A through DA. Ms. Duran, supporting students' last names DE through HEN. Ms. S. Zhang, supporting students' last names HER through LE. Mr. Powers, supporting students' last names LI through PA. Myself, Ms. Stieber, supporting students' last names PE through STR. And Ms. K. Zhang, supporting students' last names STU through Z. Ms. Janet Raskowinski and Ms. Pam Schrankler are 2 people that work in our counseling office, and they can help students make an appointment with their counselor. Ms. Raskowinski can also answer any transcript questions, help students with PSEO or different forms. Ms. Schrankler can support students with 916 questions, scholarships, and additional questions. This link here will take you to a form if you just have a basic question for the counseling office. Students need 66 credits in order to graduate from Park High School. Within those 66 credits, some of those need to be made up of science, English, math, and social studies. Also, students need 1 credit of embedded health from grades 9 through 12. Students need 1 credit of Phy-Ed, 2 credits of fine arts, and the rest of the 66 are made up of electives. If you're wondering if your student is on track for graduation, in late September, all seniors were sent a graduation letter. If your student is not on track to graduate, the missing courses were listed there. Students who need to make up credits should complete credit recovery. The first session for that is running right now, October 5th through November 23rd. Students who do not meet credit requirements cannot walk with their class. And just a reminder, graduation is Sunday, June 5th.
So when thinking of our post-secondary options, we want the seniors to start looking through a career lens first and then figuring out their path later. And that career formula, we call it the Career 101 formula for success, is taking their interests plus their skills plus the salary plus the job openings to help them find a dream job. And if they don't know what they want to do, we'd love to meet with them. So some of the post-secondary paths and options that your students have are attending a 4-year university for that bachelor's degree, possibly starting out at 2-year college, technical college, military, going straight into the workforce, apprenticeships, or trades. And we have a lot of different resources to help them look through the careers that they're interested in and which path would be best fit to reach that degree. Some resources for your senior student. The first resource is our college and career search on our website. There's a lot of great information on college visits, financial assistance, college planning, college entrance exams, and much, much more. We encourage you and your student to check that out. Another resource your student has is their Schoology Class of 2022 folder that has some great search tools, scholarship information, college resources, and college supermatch search, career resources, and MCIS. Some different support contacts that they may need on our campus, plus the college knowledge folder. We are accenting the college knowledge folder because it is College Knowledge Month, the month of October. The reason why this is College Knowledge Month is that many of our 4-year, 2-year colleges and a couple of the U of M campuses are offering free applications to help encourage students to start thinking of their post-secondary plans. So all of the 30 state 2-year colleges, all 7 state 4-year universities, 16 of the private colleges, and the U of M, Morris, and Crookston are free in some of the month of October, but many are the whole month of October. Another resource your student has which is in their class link is called Minnesota Career Information System. This is a great career readiness tool that helps your student learn about their interests and skills and how that relates to specific career fields and paths and clusters. They can also search scholarships, do career and personality assessments, and also identify programs of study to figure out which degrees would best fit their career path. Some things that they will find on MCIS are different career clusters that fit their interests. Within each of those career clusters, they can start breaking down different careers and how much they will make, plus what type of education is going to be needed to enter the workforce under that career. And also a nice resource is what they call a reality check. Many students just kind of think they're going to be million or billionaires. They want to get a reality check based on their housing, their food, their clothes, transportation, and other miscellaneous items. And they type that in from a low to a high range. And in the end, it gives them a salary that would best fit what they want their lifestyle to be. And they can start searching careers based on that salary. Another tool is Naviance. They'll also find this under their class link. So please make sure your senior knows how to address the class link. This will have a single sign-on where they can access this page quite easily without logging in. This is very helpful for college searches, career and personality assessments. We also offer virtual college visits here at campus. Sometimes they're virtual, sometimes they're actually in person, where the rep comes to our college and career center and they sit down with 3, 4, 5 seniors and spend about a half hour talking about their program, everything it has to offer, and also answering questions. Naviance is also a tool your senior will use and must use to request transcripts if they are applying directly to the college. Plus, there is a great list of local scholarships and state scholarships and national scholarships that they can start searching on this page. The one tool that many of our seniors are using right now is College Supermatch, where they can start considering different factors and search for colleges based on 2-year or 4-year, public or private. If they have a small city, large city, if they want to be involved in a certain club or activity, they type in all of the different criteria, and the program will spit out a bunch of different colleges that fit what they are interested in. The program does not go terribly into depth on the trades and the apprenticeships, so we do have a resource link that is full of different places that your student can start researching the trades and apprenticeships, and that is in the Careers 101 folder in their Schoology page. Typically, when applying to a 2-year or 4-year school, you're going to fill out the college application online, plus request your transcript through Naviance. Some students may want to add a letter of recommendation, their ACT scores, or a personal statement. Those are all optional to the class of 2022. For the most part, many of your students will just be filling out the application as well as submitting their transcript. ACT scores are optional for all of the class of 2022, but sometimes those scores can help if some students, their GPA, their application might be a little not as strong and their ACT score was strong, so they might choose the option and submit their ACT score. Other students might have a strong ACT and want to submit it for scholarship purposes based on that campus. Typically, letters of rec or personal statements are asked by the college. You typically do not need to just add those to your application if they are not asked for.
If a student is pursuing a 4-year college or university, you may have heard of the Common Application. So we just wanted to take some time to talk about why a student might use the Common Application and why they might not and decide to apply directly to the institution. So typically, if a student is applying to 3 or more schools that are listed on the Common Application, we would recommend that they go ahead and do the Common Application. That would be worth it because it's multiple applications from one application completed. A student might not want to use that if they are applying to the University of Minnesota or Wisconsin systems, since those schools have their own application direct to the institution. The Common Application can be cumbersome, and it does have additional materials needed, and it's not an application advantage to fill it out. For students needing transcripts or requesting transcripts, the first step is to pay the $15 unlimited transcript fee on Smart School. That needs to be done first before any transcripts will be sent to the college. You can see on our website where you can find the tab to request a transcript. Step 2 is to request the transcript on your Naviance account, and the directions are online under transcript requests. This is applicable if students are applying directly to the institution. If a student is applying via Common App, they can skip step number 2, which is requesting transcripts through Naviance, since they'll be doing that through the Common App. We have a few different assessments that we want to bring to your attention. So the ACT as we mentioned earlier, is optional for admission to most four-year schools. It's a standardized time test used to compare applicants. The next test date is December 11th, and the deadline for that is November 5th. We do have free practice tests in our counseling office. The AccuPlacer is required for course placement at most two-year technical schools. It focuses on reading, math, and English. This test is not timed, but it does take approximately 2 hours. It is free to take on two-year campuses at their testing center by appointment or walk-in. Be sure that you consult with the school's website for more information. We also are offering the ASVAB, which is the Career Aptitude Test, on November 15th here at Park High School. This is required for military, but it is available to anyone. It helps predict future academic and occupational success. The scores are not released to military, and there is no military obligation. Again, that's free to take, and more information can be found in the counseling office. The FAFSA opened up for families on October 1st of 2021. Students will be able to file the FAFSA for the 2021-2020 school year now, and we encourage students and families to do so. We did have a FAFSA presentation the beginning of October, and we will be sure to include that information and link with this information.
Speaking of paying for college, one of the scholarships that is coming up in February is called the Tozer Scholarship. Last year we had 16 of our students. 20% of the total applicants came from Park High School. 50% of the students who applied from Park High School won this award. It is one of the highest that we have in the local area. And there will be an informational meeting for students in early November. Once we get more information from the Tozer, that will be presented in information through their Schoology calendar and through Schoology updates. Who should apply to the Tozer Scholarship? Well, Tozer is looking for a well-rounded student. They do well academically, 3-point GPA or higher. They're involved in community and school activities, and they also have a financial need, which can be found once they have completed their FAFSA. That they look at a chart and they base it off the expected family contribution. And these students are also attending an accredited 2-year or 4-year college or university. More information will be sent again through Schoology and as well as through email to your students. Important dates that have happened and are coming up. Your seniors had senior meetings at the end of September. We had a FAFSA presentation. There was virtual college information sessions in early October, as well as student presentations to career search tools, college search tools, and then scholarship tips. There will be college application support at the end of October during ACE time. And in all of October, it is free college applications, so we are encouraging our class of 2022 to start looking at that and start applying and taking advantage of those free applications. And throughout October, November, there are lots of virtual college fairs. All of those can be found on the College Knowledge Month calendar in the Schoology Class of 2022 folder. Thank you very much, Class of 2022 parents. Please reach out to your student's counselor if you have any questions or concerns. Have a good one.